here already. Right, I'm just going to get my camera straight. Right, so I have 2 cards for you tonight. Same principle. Oh, let me just mute that. Yeah, so you can use any papers and things, whatever you combine, but I'm going to show you 2 different ways of doing the focal point. So my first one is going to be using the Cottage Inn DSPs and some Night of Navy cardstock. And then I do have one piece of the, what's it called? Galaxy DSP. Just one piece of that, just because I wanted the sky piece. And it's all quite dark. And we're going to do a little bit of embossing on this one, as long as I can find the my embossing tool. Let me just zoom in a little tiny bit. Not that much, clearly. Oh, there's no like just a little bit. It either goes full in or full out. There we go, that'll do. There we are. That looks better. Okay, so I can glue this on here because I'm not putting ribbon or anything on. So let's get that bit done. And I love the back of this. I always say there's a B side. I suppose they're both pretty, but this is what I call the B side, and I do like it. And we're going to be using a bit of that in a little bit. Pop that on there. Helps if it's square, but it's hard to do it when you've got a phone in your face. Okay, so that's that bit. Now with this bit, we're just going to cut out 2 bunnies. So I'm just going to, oh, I think I just chopped the tip of his ear off. Okay, we won't cut that one out. We'll cut another one out. And I'll try harder not to cut his, is that right? Yeah. So I want them facing towards each other on the card. So let's just cut him out a little. I'm going to do it close because there's so many flowers and things around him. Sometimes it's a little bit. Now this was a card I was supposed to do for my Stamp Around the UK vlog hop, but yeah, that never happened. I never seemed to have the time or the piece to actually film it. So, you know. So when I'm filming something like that, I don't like to be interrupted every 5 seconds, you know. Just sort that out. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is actually quite fiddly. So up in his little hands there. Want to leave his whiskers on, although I might end up chopping them off actually, because I don't think you're going to see them because the background is a little bit dark. Right, that's one done. Let's get this other one cut out. Remembering to move the paper, not the scissors. Sorry if you can hear any shouting and things from outside because I'm melting, so I've got the window open. Oh well, I've cut this one's whiskers off now already. Well, that was helpful. Don't know where everyone is tonight. We're a bit quiet. Although I didn't set the time on my live like I normally do. It doesn't normally let me just do it like that. But there we go. Right, nearly done. Right, that's that bit. Let's get of the bits of rubbish. So I've got my 2 bunnies ready. I am going to cut his whiskers off because that looks a bit weird. There we go. Right, bunnies are ready. Right, so I have some circles. Now, these circles, I will measure them. They're not Stampin' Up! Ones, but I usually do them in the circles. This is about 3 1/4, and this one is 2 3/4 ish. So you get a nice border. So I cut, my card base is Night of Navy, so I've cut myself a border of Night of Navy to go around it. And then all the other circles are the bigger 3 1/4 circles. I also have a bit of scrap navy and a bit of DSP scrap as well. So I've got all these. So I'm going to layer these up to make them little hills for my bunnies to sit on. And my phone is vibrating. Don't know why it's vibrating, so I turned the sound off. If you're here, do say hello. Don't know what's going on with my thing tonight. Right, let's have a look. So I'm going to grab my scenic bit like that, and then these 2 I am going to cut them so that I have 2 hills. Now I could use my basic borders, couldn't I? Because these are still current, which I'm happy about. So we could have one like that and then do one the opposite way. So let's grab my little... Hi Louise, welcome. Okay, so we've cut out a couple of bunnies so far. So we're just going to make our little hills for our bunnies to stand on using some circles that I've cut out already. And I've got to aim it so that my die will fit onto the... Right, I think that will do nicely. So let's cut this one out and then we'll cut the other one a slightly different angle. There we go. There's our one hill. Because obviously, because I've got stitches around the circle, it probably would look a bit weird if I just cut it off. So using the stitched circle, the stitched mountain one. So even the piece I've cut off has got a stitched edge to it. Although it's more of a just dots on that one. So then we're going to get this one, and then this one is going to go that way. And it doesn't matter if this one ends up being angled because it don't matter. Right, let's just move our cutting emboss out of the way. Okay, so then again we've got that piece I can use for something else. So then this bit will go on here like that, but on our circle like so. And you can see the difference between them two. Obviously that's more of a contrast, but I didn't want it to be too, all of them to be too light. And then this will go across there, and our bunnies will be in there like that. They could even be right next to each other maybe, or near each other like that. And I wonder if we need a star or something up there. Let's have a little think how we could make a star. Now, the way I do a star normally is like, but that won't work, that'll look silly. We need to cut a star out, don't we? Okay, so I do have a little bit of, or do I have a star? Do we have a star stamp? I'm not sure I do. What's in there? There is. I know this is French. Ignore, please. Morning, Anne. Right, so we have a star there. So we could emboss a star onto this DSP at the bottom. So let's move all those out of the way and find my little, put some things away, Wendy, it might help a little bit. Right, so we need our embossing buddy and our Versamark, and let's have a look. I've got a nice gold there, or shall we go with turquoise sparkle? That's a clear embossing powder. That's not very helpful. There's a white which I need for my wording, so maybe, what else have we got? Silver pearl, silver satin pearl, silver tinsel. That one might work. Right, let's have a go. Right. And I just want one star, so they're looking like, so they look like they're looking at the star. So then we need a little piece of scrap paper. Let me just find a piece I can use. Got loads of bits of paper here, but never one like small enough. Here, we'll use this one. So put that on there, and then we'll use, which colour? Which one do you think? Silver sparkle or gold? Why has it gone blurry? Is it blurry? Nope, it's okay. Silver sparkle or gold? What do you think? I've made my decision. Silver sparkle. There we go, Mum. Thanks. Oh, that was a lot, wasn't it? So chances are this glittery bit might stay on some of the cardstock because it likes to do that. And I've had this one for quite a long time and I've still got loads left in it, so that's good. I'll just get rid of, oh, now I'm covered in glitter. Okay, where's my embossing? My heat tool, it's down here somewhere. Follow the cable. Oh, knock over the bin. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hold your ears. Sorry, Louise. Mum got there first. We'll do the front and the back because the SP is so thin. Oh, look at that. Woo! Love it. Oh dear, there's a big mess now I've got to clean up, but that's okay, that's fine. Right, so let's glue our little bits and pieces together. So, oh, where's my glue? There. Let's put our dark one on first. So that was going up that side, wasn't it? Like so. And then this one was going to go here. So that's fine. Although I need to move that up. Or I'll have to trim off the edge. That's fine, I'll trim it off. Okay, and then this one is going to go on the edge there. Like so. Okay, then we're going to have our bunnies. And they're kind of both looking up, aren't they? So they can just go Do we want them on dimensionals? No, because nothing else on the card is going to be on dimensionals, so it'll look a bit odd. Right, we're going to share the love of the glue. I'm going to put one there. I'm going to put one there. Like so. And then I'm going to put some glue around the edge. And then pop on my border. And then what I do is I go around the edge like this. And then sort of stand it up so that you get it to go where it's supposed to be. Oh, sticking everywhere. Right, get my Wink of Stella out. I think I need to put some more alcohol in here. I'm just going to put a bit of sparkle on the hills. And then like so. Hi, Heather. Heather says, sorry I'm late. I've been bringing in garden furniture before the thunderstorms that are forecast. What are you creating, Wendy? I am creating for you 2 cards using circles and some nice DSP. And in the other one, I have some die cuts, which I've already done, so don't panic. We're not going to be here for 3 hours. Okay, so I'm going to bring in my card. So we've already put our DSP on. So our little bunnies are going to go up here. Now I could put this up on some dimensionals, couldn't I? Let's have a look. I quite like... Where are you? There you are. I do like my foam adhesive sheets. So, you know, what you can do, if you've got a card like mine now that is a little bit, it's a bit wonky donkey because I did a bit of embossing up there, you can, if you know, and if you're posting it, it's also a wise idea, is to use foam adhesive sheets. Okie dokie, Louise, see you later. Yeah, so you can use, I use this, and then I've done it on the smaller circle, so there's a slight edge around here, so you won't see it in the card. So let me just grab my cut and emboss again. And don't worry about squashing your foam, because it does pop back up a bit. It might not be quite as thick as it was, but it's still going to give you that. Sorry, it's all wobbly, wibbly, wobbly everywhere now. Right. Oh, okay. So we've got poorly children at home at the minute. I wasn't feeling too great on Thursday night, and I just assumed it was burnout. You know me. Get poorly, have to take a couple of days rest, and then I feel better again. So I've done that, and I do feel better. But then at 2:30 this morning, Caden was poorly, didn't go to school yesterday, but just seemed to be like a bit run down. Nope, 2:30 in the morning and he's being sick. But he hasn't been sick since, but yeah, we're staying in and away from people so that we don't share it, just in case it is a bug. So there we go. Where's my camera, wonky donkey? Hiya, hi Ruth. Right, I missed you yesterday. So not used to not coming. Right, so I thought we'd put an embossed white sentiment, but then I thought it'd be quite nice to use some of the DSP that we had. Oh, thank you, Heather. Yeah, I'm sure we'll just all bounce back. You know, kids bringing bugs home from school. It's just so much fun. Okay, so that's that bit. So I'm going to move that piece out of the way. So I've got my Stampin' Up! White embossing powder. And I've got my Versamark. We've got to decide what sentiment we're putting on here first, don't we? So let's have a little look what we've got. Is there something in Lazy Days that will help? Happy birthday, no. Oh, it's always a good day when we spend time together. The problem I have is that if it doesn't say happy birthday, I just hardly ever use them. Let's have a look. Oh, decisions. Just want something simple. No, not holy guacamole. That's not quite that appropriate, is it? Trying to use something current as well. But let's go shopping. That's got a nice happy birthday in it, hasn't it? Indeed it has. Oh, let's get together, because like there's 2 bunnies, isn't there? Let's do that. So let's get our little... Now I've got a nice long strip. So, you know... Oh, Anne, you're not feeling better. Just the same. Still in hospital. Oh, bless you. Well, I'm glad you're here. I need to clean my blocks again. Pretty minging. Right. This time we'll use the embossing buddy. I'll make sure we've got no sticky fingers, because you know me, sticky fingers comes with the territory. There's the mark, which I haven't long re-glued. Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty straight as well for me. Woohoo! That's always good, isn't it? Right, where's our piece of paper we used before? Here it is. Right, white embossing powder. Ooh, it's pretty good, I think. Pop that back in there. Hi, Claire. Glad you're here. Whenever you arrive is fine by me. Now, where did I put the heat tool? Just threw it back on the floor. So naughty. Right, hold your ears. I always find if you emboss from this one end, it seems a lot quicker than going along like this, because you have to heat it up. There we go. Right, I like that. I'm going to use my trimmer to cut it, because you know me and my straight lines, not. My straight cuts is not the greatest. I want roughly the same gap. Ooh. There we go. And then, oh, I put the trimmer away and then I need it again. Honestly. Right. So, how big are we? We are approximately 6 by 1.5. So, we need a 6.5 by... Oh, I don't like that edge. Let me trim that off first before we do that bit. That's better. So, 2...
Sorry to annoy you.
Sorry to annoy me. Hello. Are you off to bed, are you?
Mum?
Yes, darling.
I feel scared. I don't feel like I'm ready.
You don't feel like you're ready for what? Bed?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you used to have a television. Yeah.
I did used to have a television in here.
And I used to watch Paw on here.
Okay. But we haven't had that telly for quite a long time, babe.
Yeah, but Mum.
Yeah, but mummy what?
I'm going to sleep in your bed.
No, I knew that was coming. You can have a lie down in my bed until I finished.
And then could I...
And then you can have... No. And then you can have a cuddle and then you're going to go to your bed.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
What?
Oh.
What?
So nice.
It's so nice. Is Mummy's bed so nice, is it?
Just so good.
Oh dear.
Just so good.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a short thunderstorm. Aaliyah was sitting in the kitchen window watching it, and then she decided it was a bit too scary, so she came back in the lounge. But yeah, we heard the thunder, and then Lottie rushed out to get my washing in for me before the heavens opened. Right, so let's get...
And then the umbrella fell.
Yeah, and then
away.
my new umbrella that I've had to buy because the other one died. It nearly flew over the fence because I forgot about that, because obviously we haven't had a brolly for a little while, and then I bought a new one and put it in the garden and haven't been out there since.
600 umbrellas.
I've not got 600 umbrellas.
Yeah, but you need to.
I need to.
Yes.
Why?
Good for your health, mate.
Okay. Right. I'm going to put that there.
Eat them stuff you have.
Aaliyah, can you please go and lie down? I'll be in the bed in a minute. Right, what gems are we going to use on this?
Mama,
Maybe some... These ones are the tinsel gems. I love them. They've got like little tiny bits of tinsel in them. Go and lie down, please, or you're going to have to leave the room.
Do they actually have tiny pieces of tinsel in them?
Yeah, look. Can you see it sparkling?
I want to touch one.
No, you can't touch
No,
one.
I want to feel it.
Oh. Right,
No.
go to bed.
They feel like gems.
Go and get in the bed, woman.
Oh.
Oh, hang on. I need my right tool for that.
Yeah.
Aaliyah, go and get in the bed, please.
Whoa, it's a fish bag. Full of fish.
Oh, dear me.
Oh, get up.
Child, anybody? So I have invested. Well, I say invested. I know I'm going to get. I'll make my money back. It's fine. In some face paints. So I've been face painting the kids. And yeah. So I'm quite excited to be able to do charity face painting in a few weeks. Right, there's card number 1. Now card number 2 is mostly already made. Well, not mostly already made, it's all cut out ready, because this was the one that was going to be on the video I was supposed to make that I never got to do. So let's just glue this down. This is from the... Oh, is it Bright? I can't remember what it's called now. 2 seconds. I don't like it when I can't remember. Bright and Beautiful 6x6 papers. And I'm going to get... this was part of the paper share, and I definitely do require a whole pack. So I am going to be investing in that. Right, so that's that bit. Then we are going to do a little bit of blending. So this time, instead of using DSP to do my hills and my mountain or whatever colours, I'll be using some blending brushes. And I'm pretty much not really going to stick to regular colours, if that makes sense. I'm going to have a difference between my sky and my ground. Oh, goodness me, words are failing me right now. Right, so you're going to have some pink up there. So let me just get some more. I think Berry Burst might be a bit too much. So let's have a look. Fresh Freesia is in that paper, so I'll go with some Fresh Freesia. So we're going to put some Fresh Freesia in my sky. Aaliyah Leclerc, what are you doing?
Looking in your old book.
No, thank you.
It looks fun in here.
No, thank
I'm
you.
looking at stuff.
No, thank you. So I'm going to add a few little bits of yellow. And then I've got some blue, but I am going to put something, just going to do this like, yeah, like that, and then put my little bit of green on. But then I'm going to find my little pieces of card that I've cut to make mountains and things. And then we're going to put a bit of colour. Let's have a look. What colour should we use? Let's see what lemon lime twist is like on here. It's quite a juicy pad because I haven't used it a lot already. So, oh, it's nice and bright. So there's our one mountain. And then we're going to have that there, and I'm just going to put that. I'll get it right in a minute. I want to just make sure that that doesn't get ruined. So I need my mountain there. That's too much of a hill, Wendy. What are you doing? So let's get a bit of... I wonder how well lemon lolly will show up in there. We'll have a go, and if it doesn't work, I'll just put a darker colour, because you can always go darker. You can't do lighter. So where's my yellow? There's my yellow. So we can do that. And then maybe just go back over this bit with the green. Should have done it the other way around. Maybe. Where's my green? There's my green. There we go. So I've got a 2. So then what I've done is I have cut out of the Le Shop die set a little bench. Although actually, you know, I've done that wrong, don't you? So I'm just going to blend that into just one of these days. I might remember what I'm doing. So I want it to be...
It's a good photo then.
Is there a bit...
No, baby.
Okay.
You're my savior. No, baby. What did I just say?
I don't know what you're on about, if I'm honest.
No, baby.
Are you singing songs from church? Because I don't think church says heck no baby.
Huh?
I don't think church says heck no baby, does it?
Heck no, baby.
Right, you need to go and do... Have you done your teeth?
No.
There we go, that's better. There we go. Yes, Heather, I do love a good thunderstorm as long as I'm indoors.
Mom.
Right, so what I did last time was move the bench over a little bit. So I had the lamp post sort of there. I know what I'm going to do.
Ow, 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 ow.
I'm going to put the bench
My
this
neck's
side.
gonna snap.
What on earth are you talking about?
Mom, my neck's gonna snap.
I'm just not going to acknowledge that she's, you
My
know...
neck's gonna snap.
It's not going to snap. You're lying on your back. So then this was one of the cutouts for a window, I believe. So I just kept it and straightened the bottom out so I could make like a... I thought a bin to start with, and then I thought, no, actually, I'm going to have a plant. Okay, so... And then that is going to go on there like that. But what I want to do first is just show you something. Is there any water in there? I bet there isn't. Oh, there is a bit. Let me just put the water on, just a sprinkle, like you would with Wink Stella. And then get a cloth, which for some reason I don't have now. Where's it gone?
Mum?
Yes, my
I
darling.
want to wear one of your earrings.
You can't wear earrings, darling. You haven't got your ears pierced. And then I'm just going to dab it off. And it gives you like another effect on it. And then we are going to get the Wink Stella. And do the same. Like so.
Mum, your jewelry is so fabulous. I want it all.
Oh,
I want all your jewelry right now.
do you now?
Yeah, I want the jewelry right now. It feels so soft. I want to
Okay.
kiss it. And it's so
I'm going to
lovely.
put the
And I
lamppost
want to blow it out of the
there.
window. So soft. I want to kiss it out the window.
Oh my goodness, Leah. Leah, can you just lie down? Otherwise you're going to have to leave the room.
Oh, it's so beautiful though.
Is it?
One of them has balls on it. One of them has snowflakes. One of them has butterflies. What the heck? How much jewelry do you have?
Oh dear.
How many jewelry do you have, mate?
Mate,
How much jewelry do you have?
I need a little bit more glue. Just a little tiny bit.
Many? How much stuff do you have? How much makeup are you supposed to have? Jeez. You have sparkles everywhere around us. Blue or something.
Hmm?
You have so much sparkles all around the room.
Really?
Yes, you do. Every single sparkle.
There we go. So then again, like I did on the other one, I have a circle the same size
So many.
as the outer circle, and it's the same cardstock I use for my base to keep it
So good.
matching. So again, we're going to put some glue around the very edge. Hi, Els.
Hi.
Grandma's on here.
Mommy, I did it.
Did what?
I can't really say it because of your life.
Oh, right.
It's my time to choose the film.
Right, well, go on then.
Do you want to watch Red Heavily? No, it's my turn.
Right, there we go. That looks kind of cute. Okay, so let's do...
No, you did.
So this time I'm not going to use the whole circle because you don't have to, but I can just cut this up like this.
Get off
And
that
then...
thing. You don't even know what's that bean on. In your mouth or something? Is somebody else in the mouth?
Daddy's on his way up the stairs.
No, that's not Ian.
Els, go and answer her, please. Right, there we go. Let's take these off. Okay. Well, as long as the thunderstorms don't wake the kids up, I don't mind a thunderstorm. Right, let's get that centered. Like so. Now, I haven't got a piece ready to do my sentiment on. Have I got any offcuts of lemon lolly? That's not lemon lolly, Wendy. What are you on about? Is that the right one? Nope, that's Daffodil Delight. What's that one? That's even orangey. Nope, that is 2. So it's definitely not in there. So let me I'm just checking my desk because I did a load of things the other day. Aaliyah, if you want Lottie, you need to go to the door and see her, please. Although we could use a piece of very vanilla. Well, that doesn't look quite right, actually. Hold that thought while I look. Yes, you can have a hug, baby. Are you feeling okay? You still got upset tummy then? Oh dear. Oh, there's a piece of scrap lemon lolly. Hang on while I hug my son. No, night, sweet pea. Have a good sleep. Right. Let's cut a piece of this. Night, sweet pea. Oh, okay. Perfect. Right, so we shall do this now.
Tell me to get up the stairs.
I don't think so.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Maybe we could.
I'm secretly this step tonight.
You are not.
You're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. Aaliyah's demanding that she's sleeping in our bed tonight.
Because tomorrow's a weekend. Elsa said you can sleep in her bed with her. No?
I'm sleeping in Mama.
No, you're not. No,
Oh,
you're
my
not.
lamp just fell down.
No, you're not.
But
Right, let me find this.
You can't sleep in Mummy's bed, darling.
I've not got another stripey. Sad times when you run out of one of your favourite pieces. But
It's not your duty to sleep in Mum's bed.
what about?
Just to sleep up in the room.
Thank you. Oh, I found it! Right, so this one I'm thinking we could do a border around the edge with that. So let's get what we're deciding to write on here. We don't need to emboss this one. So we shall use black ink so that it matches the items in our circle. So what should we put? Happy birthday, I think. Happy birthday. Where are you? No, that's the wrong set, Wendy. No, it is the right set. Where is it? Oh, it's there. Right in front of me, all along. Right, let's remove that. Put it down on the desk to pick it up, and then it'll be straight. Yeah, we haven't had thunderstorms since we had our puggy, so I don't know what Puggy's going to make of it, to be honest, but it wasn't too loud earlier, so it didn't really bother her. You could see the lightning, but only through the front door, so she didn't notice it. She's pretty laid back most of the time. Okay, so happy birthday, and then we shall put it on. I can pick it up. Look, I'm creasing the edges now. So we're approximately 4.5 by 1.5. So we need 2 by. Right, I'm going to cut that bit off because I want the bit in the middle. So that was, I've forgotten now. So 4.5, so just over 5. So that will look cute on there. Right, where's my glue? Okay. Sorry, go quiet while I concentrate. Okay, it's quite a simple card for me. So I'm going to put it down there so that it's got a nice border around it. And then... What are you two doing?
She's trying to take me out. I was trying to get her to
Leah's trying to take Lottie out.
attack me. Because I said to her soon I did not said. Oh, watch your head, you okay? Smack your head on my ankle. You're right.
She's laughing, she's fine.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm gonna like you.
Right, so I always like to grab my... Where are you? There you are, reverse tweezers. And hold on to that. So Puggy is only 4. Well, obviously we haven't had her that long because we rescued her before Christmas. I say rescue. She was an ex-breeding doggy, but she'd only had 1 litter of puppies, so she wasn't overly bred or anything, so it's all good. And she's just fit into the house lovely, but she's a little bit pushy with the old huggles and cuddles. Right, so we need some gems for this. So let me just have a look what we've got. Now, would these go with it? What else have we got?
Wow.
Oh, we do have some gold ones. Or some blue. No, don't like the blue. There's some generic. Well, I quite like the blue tinsely ones again, or maybe the lilac-y tinsel ones. Does it say what colours they are? No. Okay, so I have lilac one and a blue one there, and then we'll have the blue one as the big one and lilac as the little one down there, and then we'll have one lilac one on the corner there. So there we go. Right, let me just tidy up the desk. And as in tidy, I mean push everything to the sides. If we do that, and then we can bring card number 1 back in. So we have card number 1 and card number 2. Now you could do some highlights on this one, but I think it looks quite nice just like that. So same principle with the circle and your sentiment underneath. DSP in the back, using DSP on the back of this one and cut out from the DSP, and then this one is some die cuts from Le Shop. Mum says she likes number 2 and then number 1. Me personally, I like the colours of number 2, but I actually really like number 1. So there we go. Right, I'm going to pop off, and if you could please like if you like the video, if you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. If you're watching on the replay, thank you so much for getting this far with my noisy family behind me. Yeah, so if you could like and subscribe, that would be totally epic. I'm kind of stuck on my subscribers. They haven't really gone up very much. They go up and then for some reason they drop. And I don't know why that is. I'm pretty sure it's YouTube doing it. But there we go. So there we go. Thank you all so much for watching. And I will catch you all again very soon. Goodbye.